Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Inkpulp, and we are back to finish up this spring journal. I did some work on it over the weekend, and I think I've got it all. Hang on a second here. Let me get my. See, I don't see anybody in here just yet, so I'm going to get my YouTube up and running. And there we go. So I don't have anybody in here yet. Let me say good morning to everybody. And if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. And hope you like what you see and decide that maybe you want to stick around and subscribe and come back and see us again. This is a very interactive channel, so you'll get to be a part of the development and have some fun along the way. And if you're returning, you guys know I love you dearly and I so appreciate your support. So, April, okay. Well, you drive safe. Make sure you pull over if you need to. Hang on a second. I'm adjusting my camera just a little bit. Look at my messy desk. That happened because I'm working on a project and I've got everything out. So that'll be my next course of action, is to clean this up and get it back to being nice and clean. Hi, Nydia. Hello, Cheryl. So yeah, messy desk, but it won't take me long to put it back in order. So did everybody have a good weekend? Anybody do anything really special and fun? So today is a big day for my husband. Today is the day that he is leaving behind his, 30 some year career as a finance manager. And he is not retiring from work, but he's retiring from that career. Today is his last day. He was pretty emotional about it this morning. I mean, you spend 30 plus years in the same career and it comes to define who you are. And so I think he'll be a little lost at first, but he's going to go find something else to do that's less stressful. And oh, it was your husband's birthday. Well, happy birthday to hubby. Yesterday was Miss Cheryl's anniversary, and it was my daughter-in-law's birthday too. So lots of stuff going on St. Patty's Day. Yep, it was. How many years was it again, Cheryl? And by the way, you guys see I'm drinking coffee this morning? I didn't like any of the plant-based milks in my coffee until I tried oat milk. And 16 years, wow, that's a long time. So I found that oat milk tastes very much like regular milk and it works. It's actually even a little bit creamier. It tastes more like a cream than a milk. It's actually really good. So I found a milk that I can have coffee again. Yay. Yes, happy anniversary. So, let's go ahead while we're waiting for everybody else to get here. Let me show you what I did over the weekend. And I'm going to come back to this cover in a bit. So we only have, well, actually, let's just do the last 2 pages and then I'll do a walkthrough. So I thought I'm down to like these. I had another, there it is. I'm down to these last 2 pages, which I thought could be writing pages, but I thought what I might do is glue on, hey, Luis. Phyllis, hello. And welcome back. You were here before, right? I see. Now I'm losing track of some of the new people because so anyway, I thought I would put a doily on this page and it would go over to this page, and then I would just stick a couple of you know, cards in there, journaling cards. What do you guys think about that? Second time. That's what I thought. I thought you were here once before. We've been getting so many new people. It's hard for me to remember. And I love that. So once you come a few times, I'll remember you, Phyllis. All right. So tell me what you guys think about this idea. I'm just not sure that this doily is strong enough to keep that card in there. I don't know if I need to like glue it onto a piece of acetate. And then just, fussy cut around the edges. But let's first decide if we like this idea, because if we like the idea, maybe I'll get some acetate. And I have a few choices for, I'm just going to put some tags or journaling cards. So I have this one, and this has got the butterflies. The colors are a little bit different, but I have that one. So this is option 1, and this one is option 2. It's a little bit smaller, but it's just a little flower in there. So do you like option 1 or option 2 for the inside here? Option 1 or option 2 inside that doily. You guys vote, and I'm going to go grab a piece of acetate, and I'll be right back. All right, what'd you guys decide? 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. 1 is blue, yes. So 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, another 2. Number 1 is blue. You got it. So I think most people want 2. I think. Yeah, 1 is blue, 2 is the pink one. So I've got 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2 and a 2. You know what? Let's do this again because I think people got mixed up. Do this. Let's scratch it and start over. Blue or pink? That'll be easier. Blue or pink? And I have another idea rather than the acetate, because I can't find my acetate. But I have another idea depending on one, not two, blue. Okay, so I have a pink, a blue, a blue. No worries. Let's just do pink or blue. That's easier. Blue. So I have 3 blues and 1 pink. I kind of like the pink one too. Let me see. What I've got up here. Different colors. Okay, I've got pink and a pink. I've got 2 pink and 3 blues. Does everybody put their... Everybody got their vote in? Who wants to vote? Two pink and 3 blues, so blues are winning. You like the way the blue pops on there? It is very springy, I'll give you that. I'm looking for some paper to put behind that because I just need I know what I'm looking for, I just can't find it. Hang tight a sec, I'll find it. I have this really great paper organization up here. I have all these little boxes and my paper pads all fit into them really nicely. The problem is there are so many that if I'm looking for something specific, it's hard to find it. Let's look at this one. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this doily and I'm going to glue it onto a piece of pattern paper, and then so that the pattern paper will show underneath, and that'll strengthen it. So I'm kind of liking this kind of gray. It's neutral. And then the blue, would go with that. And I think that goes really well, but let me see what else is in here. Don't want pink because we didn't pick the pink one. Oh, it's different blues though. I'm really liking this gray. Are you guys okay with the gray? I think the gray will just give a subtle background to that doily, and it will strengthen the it'll strengthen the doily. Oh, I always have trouble gluing doilies down. How do you guys do it without getting... Oh, that's on there. I don't want that on there. I left my my glue out overnight and it's not softened up yet. Let me see what else I have in here. I don't have another one. So what I'm going to do is just go around this with this tacky glue. I'm going to go around, there we go. I'm going to go around the edges and then a little bit in the middle, but I'm going to get those edges stuck down. Come on. I had the lid on and the pin in there, so don't give me any grief now, glue. Wow, we got a small crowd this morning. Where is everybody? So is the spring weather coming to the areas where you guys are? It was so beautiful here the last few days. Now it's going to be a little chillier today. Oh, come on. The bane of all crafters, isn't it? Glue. Move this mouse out of the way so I don't. Hey, Big Mama. Yeah, I know, but then it shows through, doesn't it? You know, I hate that when it shows through. Why am I not getting glue? This is taking the strength of Hercules to push that glue through there. What is going on with my glue? You know what I could do? Well, and I can't poke this through the backside. There's something sticking in there. There's something sticking. So did you have a good weekend, Big Mama? I was just saying that this is hubby's last day. I put talcum powder on what? Ugh. You know what I'm going to do on this? Is I'm going to my matte medium. I'm sorry. I'm going to my matte medium. And I'm going to put it down on this page like Big Mama said, because I would prefer to do that actually, but let's see how big I need it. I need it to go about out to here and down to here, and then we can fussy cut it. All right, let me get my brush. And a paper towel. Got your bed made. I love this matte medium stuff in case you guys haven't figured it out yet. I absolutely love it. It just makes some of this stuff so much easier. All right. All right. There's that. Now, I am going to put a little bit over the top just to strengthen it even more. And then we'll dry it with the heat gun. And then I'll fussy cut it. And then we'll have our tuck spot. All right, let me put this away. So Big Mama, I don't know if you were here when I said it, but I found a plant-based milk that I love in my coffee so I can drink coffee again. Yep. That was my thought, Big Mama. Heat gun, heat gun. So I've got oat milk that tastes almost identical to cow's milk. And it tastes good in the coffee. So you guys, what shall we work on next? Because we're going to finish up this spring journal. The other two signatures that I have that I'm going to make into journals as well, I'm going to work on those offline. I don't want to do 3 of those spring journals online. I think that's too much. This is like bubbling up the matte medium a little, so yeah, no, I don't drink alcohol. I mean, it's not that I never drink. Every once in a while, I'll have a glass of wine, or on a really hot summer day, I'll have a beer, an ice cold beer. But for the most part, I don't drink much. Okay, that's going to be good enough. I used to, boy, when I was in my younger years, my drink of choice was tequila. Oh my gosh, I loved tequila shots. But I can't do that anymore. So I've got a few bubbles in here, but that's all right. I'm just gonna go around and fussy cut this. Maybe we can put a sticker or something on there. Yeah, this will be nice and thick. So it'll be a good, I think my Otto has a hangover. Was Otto drinking last night? Now, so here's the big question. While I'm cutting this out, you guys can answer. Should I ink around these corners? This is a lot stiffer now that I put the paper behind it. It's hard to ink around doilies. They're just so thin. But this is a lot stiffer now. Shall I ink around it? I know what y'all are going to say. I know what you're going to say. That's all right. What do you guys think? Ink or no ink? Leave it white or ink it up? Well, there's a lot of little half circles on this thing. Okay, I don't know if we can get this to... Nobody's answering ink or no ink. I can't believe that. Usually you guys are all over that question. And then my other question was, what shall we do next? Oh, okay. Let me finish cutting it out, fold it in half, and then we'll put it on the journal. Luis says ink. Okay, I'm just about there. I'm sorry about this, but this is the last page. I've never done this before. Sturdied up a doily by putting paper under it. Never done it before, but it's actually working out really nice. If I had my choice though, and if I had time, I would have let it air dry because it did get some little bubbles in it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but not the end of the world. Yeah, let me, I'm just about there. A couple more scallops here, and then we can audition it. The first time I ever heard that term, audition something on your page, was Roxy. Roxy's creative. I don't know what her whole channel name is, but Roxy over in Australia. Or no, she's in Italy. She's from Australia, but I think she lives in Italy. All right, there's that. Oh, it got kind of nasty on the backside. And it doesn't really matter if those are lined up exactly because they will go on either side of the page. Now we need to... All right, so this is going to go like this. Ooh, I like that with that paper underneath. And then we're going to put this in here as a tuck. So I can leave it plain. Ah. Well, hi, Marie. Now, we have a new Marie and Maria. Help me out till I get... You're Marie, right? That's a good idea. I need to. So you want ink on there? What does everybody else think? Marie. Okay. Maria has actually Maria in her name, I think. World peace, I know. Okay, what do the rest of you think? Ink or no ink? I have one vote for inking. Yes to the ink. Okay. So Marie put out a really nice video yesterday. She kind of took the idea here, and she gave me a really nice shout out too, which was nice. She got the idea here when she saw the pocket tags, you know, where you take a tag and put a pocket on the front of it, and she made it her own. And I loved one of the ideas that she used. I'm going to have to start using that. She took a tag and she put something across for the pocket, but she made it longer and wrapped it around to the back side, which strengthens the pocket. And then it gives you the whole width of the tag to put something in. And I loved that idea. But you guys have to go over to World Peas and check out her video, because and Marie, you have got the most soothing voice. I was going to type that in to my comment, and I thought, no, I'll just tell her. You have got the most soothing voice. Okay, this is kind of curled up a little bit, and it's because it's still a little bit damp. But there we go. And then I'll get a little flower sticker or something and put a little flower right here on the side. But there's that. And then the back side, I have a different, actually, I'm going to put this on with Fabri-Tac since, yeah, you really do. I love your speaking voice on the videos. I thought it was a home run video. And Big Mama, I saw you had another one out for a design team project, and I haven't watched it yet, but I will. And I will comment on it. Okay, I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac in here. I know, and I glued that doily onto a piece of, now it's really ugly on the inside, but I glued that doily to a piece of cardstock, a pattern paper, scrapbook paper, because I wanted to make it a tuck, and I know that by itself that doily wouldn't hold. Yeah, it's really fun, I think, Marie, to you know, get all the ideas in here, because I learn. I mean, people suggest things, and it's stuff that I wouldn't have ever thought of. And I learn a lot in here too. All right, so I'm gluing it up the side just a little bit, so it glues not just where the seam is or the fold is, but actually on the paper a little bit. All right. Now, this one's, and these, by the way, are little cards. So what I did on this one, here's another idea for you, Marie. These are little lace pockets on here. Look at that. And I probably need to cover it with something on the back, or maybe I'll let whoever gets it do that themselves. All right, I don't want to push that in all the way because it'll get stuck in the glue. We'll give the glue time to dry, but that's what that page is going to look like. And let's get, hang on, let me find. I've got this little box of flowers that I got from somebody. I don't know who. I don't know if there's anything in here. No, I want something that's got a little bit of a stem on it. Those are the birds. Stamped paper bits. Ow. And butterflies. Okay, where's my box with the flowers in it? I'm not seeing it right away here. Oh, I've got, where did my box of flowers go? Did somebody take it, you guys? Big Mama, did you take my box of flowers? Have you been messing in my stuff again? Have you been messing in my stuff again? Oh, what do you guys think about that sticker right there? Do you guys like that? I'll put some glue on the back of it, but I kind of like that because it's got the same colors and I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Phyllis. Phyllis made you, huh? Yeah, that is a really pretty. All those stickers are. I found those at a thrift store for, like, I think the price on that is 50 cents. I was going to sell them, but I liked them so much I decided to keep them for myself. Okay. There, how's that for a pocket? I think all the colors mesh very nicely. That's still not 100% dry yet, so we'll leave that. Let's go over to the back side. And I'm going to take this out for now. For this side, the tag that I had was this one that says loved, and it's got some flowers. There's a little button down here, but it's outside, so it fits in really nicely. Oh, I inked up all the pages, by the way, except I missed this one. I'll get it later. So let's put a different flower on this side. So blaming everybody else. I see how you are, April. I see how you are. Oh, we could put a pretty butterfly in the middle there. I didn't want to do a butterfly on the other side because there were so many butterflies already on that page. But look at this. How about that on there? And maybe this behind it. How about that? What do you guys think of that? With the little plant coming out from behind? Yes? Okay, let's do it. So you guys, I mentioned on my Marguerite Miller video that I had the, the monthly drawing with for Happy Mail. If you comment on the video, you heard about that, right, Marie? So if you comment, and you can go back and comment on any of the videos done in March. At the end of March, I will do a drawing and I'll give away Happy Mail to one lucky person who commented throughout the month on the videos. I mentioned that and I got so many comments from people I've never seen before. So Happy Mail drawing is going to be fun this month. But I mean, surely somebody can win if it's their first time commenting. There's no saying that can't happen, but there are some people who comment all the time. So, their odds are so. Anyway. All right, let's put right there. There we go. Now I'm going to do my little trick here because these are see-through stickers. A little bit of that butterfly got lost because it's got the branch behind it. So there's a very easy way to fix that. And those of you who have been with me for a while know what I'm going to do, but for the new folks, I'll show you. Oh, you hadn't? Yeah. So what I do on the first day of the following month, I sit down with YouTube. I get on the YouTube random comment picker, and I go through every video in the month, which is live. Hi, Darla. Live. Darla has started commenting. I go through the lives, the recorded, I do all every video, even the sales. I go through and hang on. I gotta sharpen my pencil. I'll leave you in suspense and then I'll come back and tell you the rest. All right, so I go back through and I have random comment picker pick one winner from each video. And then I write those all down on a piece of paper and I cut them out into strips. And then I go live, and on the live, I fold up all the paper strips. I show you, I put the date and who won. So if your name's in there, you know which video you won for. And then I do a random drawing from that. And that person, so take a look at it now. Look at how faint that butterfly is. You can't really see his definition. So those of you who've been with me for a while know I like to go around with just some light, sketchy strokes over the lines. I mean, look at how much already just that one wing, look at how defined it is versus this one over here. So this is my way to darken up when I do this on images too sometimes. If the images just don't show up well enough, I'll go through and do this. And we'll do his antennae. And I think that's probably it. Do a couple of these. Okay, look at how much better you can see that butterfly now. So if you haven't seen that idea, there it is. All right. So there's that in there, and there's that in there. Now, let's do a final flip through because I did some work on it. Oh, I thought I inked the whole thing. I guess I didn't. Let me go around and ink this baby. I only did the half that I put on. And while I have this out, I didn't ink this last page either. I went through and inked every page in here. You know, that takes so much time. But I did it. All right, let me ink around this page as well. And as we go through the flip through, I'll give you guys an opportunity to speak up if you think a page needs anything extra on it. Lace, some embellishment, a stamp, a sticker, anything. If you think it needs anything on it, then you can speak up and let me know. All right, let's go back to the beginning. It's getting to be a little bit of a gator mouth, but it'll work. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to make this a little gusset going around so that it fits better. All right, so this is the cover. Great Girls Weekend. Aww. Painty fun. That sounds great. Love the chunky monkey. Well, somebody's going to win it. So let me finish off my other thought. And Marie, I'm notorious for starting a thought and then letting it hang and coming back to it on the Happy Mail thing. So I think I finished it, but I want to make sure you know that you just have to go back and comment. It doesn't have to be a lengthy comment. And that helps me because the more comments I have, the more YouTube will notice me because I have more interaction. And it helps the people commenting because they have a chance to win. I usually do a pretty nice Happy Mail package. So, you know, so that it's a win-win for everybody. So if you want to participate in that, please feel free to go back and you can comment from like today forward, or you can go back to the ones, you can go back farther, but only the ones in March will count towards the Happy Mail this month. All right, cover page. I don't think it needs anything else. Does anybody think it needs anything? You don't have to say no. Yep. And so that was something at the beginning of 2023. I was really wanting to grow my channel, and I was trying to come up with ways that I could do that. And plus, I love to give things away. So I thought, well, that'll be a fun win-win for everybody. All right. You don't have to say no. Just speak up and say, yes, or needs something or something like that if you think it needs something. I think that page is good. All right. And then on this page, I'm going to ask you a question about this. So this is just a writing page. I don't think it needs anything more. But I do have a question for you about this page. I asked one other person and they said they liked it the way it was. But this music page was a little brittle at the bottom. And when I was inking it up, it got a couple of little tears in it. So my question to you guys is, do I need to put something along the bottom to strengthen that, or is it cool with just the and I do have this trim that I could put along the bottom here, but I don't know if it really goes, or I could put a little bit of lace, or I could put some washi tape. Should I just leave those little tears, or should I do something with them? Or I could just leave it, and the person who gets the journal, if they want to do something with it, they could. Because there's certainly some more things you could do in this journal. It's not... You like the little tears? Okay. I had one other person tell me they did too, so I will probably just leave it. All right. Now, this is the... I know what you're going to say. Cheryl, you already told me you like it. Okay, remember we did this page and everybody said, oh, put splatters on it, and I didn't know where my splatter ink was. Well, I have it now. So if you want splatters on this page, we could do little black splatters to pull this out. Or I've got my metallic gold, copper, and silver might be pretty on there with the bird colors. I've got my little splatters. So yes or no to splatters? I know what you guys are going to say, so I'm going to get it ready. Splatters, yay or nay? Put these stickers away. Splatters. OMG, what? Yay. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, now the question is, what color? I've got all these colors. If I were going to choose colors, I would do a little bit of black and a little bit of this silver because I think those really go. But if you guys want gold, we'll do gold. I've got a really bright gold. I've got a medium gold. I've got, this is copper, bronze. I don't know what specifically the other colors are. Let's see what they say. Copper, oh, this is rose gold. This is bronze, yellow gold, light gold, and silver. You can't quit coughing. So you guys tell me, do you want gold splatters? Do you like the idea of black and silver? What do you guys want? What do you want? Oh, I'm so sorry, Cheryl. I know you're tired of being sick and coughing and what about stamping stamps with ink oxide? I could do that. What kind of stamps we put on there? Maybe some text, a little bit of text in there. That would be pretty. My favorite text stamp. There it is. What about just some little... I was going to say I'd do them in black, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do them in brown. Well, yeah, I like it in black. How about that? Just a little bit, not a lot. Very faint. I think it adds to it. Silver splatters. I could do silver and black. So see, there's just a little bit of stamping in there. You can kind of barely see it, but it's there. I like it. I think it adds a lot. Okay, what about the rest of you on the splatters? You like the idea of silver and maybe some black? You like it, Luis? Okay. Susan Gazaway told me I needed more water if I wasn't getting enough splatters. These are not real visible, but they are there. Come on. Oh yeah, and they're showing up nice and shiny. But I do think it needs some black as well, because this silver is just really faint. So it's there. I definitely see it, but I'll take this black Liquitex acrylic ink. I don't know why I bought such a big jar of this, but I did. There. I think that's enough. I don't think it needs a whole lot. All right, so here's my question to you all. Please give me input. Okay, there's the splatters. Let's dry that real quick so I don't smear them. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I really like the silver in there. Shows up very nicely. And it's very metallic. All right. There it is with some black. Are the black splatters too much? They're showing up really dark on the, but you're not seeing the, like the silver in there with it. All right, so do we need a word right here? That's what I'm wondering. Or I have, where are they? I guess I don't have them handy. Nope, let's look at a word. Yeah, and this is just a decorative page. It doesn't do anything. There's no pocket on it. There's no, oh, here's what I was looking for. These might be too small though. I think it needs a bigger word. Oh, I know. We made some together that were bigger. I think would go nicely on there. Let's see what I have in here. I don't have anything real big. I have that could go across the top. You guys tell me if you like that or no. Do you guys like that? Yes or no on the tag across the top? Or I could put lace up there too. Got plenty of lace. Darla likes it. What about the rest of you? It's too long. Okay. I've got some other things that I can look at. Stamped paper bits. And these. So these are the ones that we did a while back that said, here's one that says grateful, and I could tear it down, and it's stamped in the black, which is nice, and I could ink around it in black. Kind. Here's one that says nature. Let's see what else is in here. There's a better grateful. It's already cut down a little. We could put a little bit of lace behind it. We've got inspire. That doesn't go in there. Those don't go in there. I've got kindness. That's stamped in brown though. I'd like to have one stamped in black. Here's an inspire with already kind of a torn edge. The grateful looks good. Okay. So the other thing I have, so hang on to those ideas. I've got this one that is a street name, a French street name. I've got this number. These remind me of the numbers on prison uniforms. I have a hard time using those. I have this one that says postal card. That's pretty. Okay, we have 2 for grateful. Let's see what else I might have in here. That's too big. Okay, so let's pick from these 3. Okay, and we'll go from top to bottom. A, postal card. B, the French address. And C is grateful. So give me a vote, you guys. A, B, and C. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Everybody's saying grateful. Does anybody want either of the other 2? Or we'll just put grateful on there. Grateful. Okay, everybody's going for grateful. So we'll save those other. We'll save those other words for another time. All right, so now I need to ink it up. And I've got an idea. You guys tell me if you like it or not. We use the same lace throughout the journal for the sides. And I still have a little bit of that lace left. To keep it consistent, I could put this grateful onto a little bit of that lace. And then I could also where'd it go? I need some black thread. Hang on. Ooh, no. I was going to say I could do it with this gold thread, but we've got silver here, so probably not. Oh, there's black thread. Okay. I could take some of this black thread and put under the lace, like coming out the top. Okay, what do you guys think of this? Yay, nay? Don't like the thread, like the messy thread? Like the lace, don't like the lace? Tell me what you guys think. Probably want this coming out a little bit top and bottom. What do you all think? There, I think that's better. Coming out the top and bottom of just that side. Kind of balances out the bird and it brings a little more black in there. What do y'all think? Yay or nay? This one didn't get inked real good on the bottom. You like it, Luis? What about everybody else? Big Mama hasn't been chiming in much. She must be cooking. Cheryl, Darla, Nydia, Marie. Yes, Marie says yes. April. Reminds me of the bird finding things for his nest. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I got a lot of yeses. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Everybody's saying yes. Okay. When you guys craft, do you like as you're going, do things just like pop into your head? It's like, oh, that would be cool, or that would be cool. Or do you plan it all out ahead of time? I do both. I do a little bit of both. But a lot of times it's very intuitive. I just kind of find something I like. I know what I like to see, and I go for it. I'm going to put that a little bit above the lace. And then they pop into your head. Yeah. I do a little bit of both. I mean, sometimes I'll start with a plan. Like I'll have a vision in my head of what I want to do, but then as I go along, I give myself the freedom to change my mind and go in another direction and, do what feels right. But I love the days in here where I come in and I'm like, I don't have a clue what we're doing today. And we just sit and make something because it always turns out so amazing. When we do that, it always turns out so amazing. All right. Start with a simple idea. Yeah. I mean, look how far this page has come. We started out with just rice paper and a bird. I like that a lot. Now we've got Grateful up there with some lace and some thread. I'm loving that page now. Not that I didn't love it before, but I'm really loving it now. All right. There we go. Oh, the pretty silver and black. Some of the blacks are kind of heavy, but I think it's okay. Oops, let me push this up a little bit. All right. Do you guys want me to zoom in? Put that away. All right. Oops, I probably have to go out just a little bit. There we go. All right, this page. Does this need anything else? I think the last time I was going to put something over here and everybody said, no, just leave it. So I did. Do you guys still feel that way? like we should just leave it. And are you noticing all the pages are all inked up? Leave it. Okay. And then there's this page. And I don't think we need anything else on this page. Again, I inked stuff up. Now, this page was the one, and I'm liking it better today, but this was the page that had the tracing paper on it. And I couldn't find my gray ink, so I decided to do it in brown. And I hated it. It looked dirty to me. It just looked dirty. So I was able to peel up the tracing paper. And then I tore out a piece of this pink, probably avocado dyed paper, because it matches the pinks over here, and put it down. And then I, edged it all up in the brown, the vintage photo. And then this corner had a lot of brown on it. So I put a butterfly up there. I like this now a whole lot better. Does it need anything else? Does it need like a flower down here, or should I just leave that page as well? I like it a lot better than what it was. And it's growing on me even today. It's just that this isn't a grungy journal, and I kind of felt like it was getting too grungy, but leave it. Okay. This is our fabric flip, and I think it's good. I don't think we need to do anything more on that page. We have this writing page with the lace on the side. Does it need a stamp of something on it? I don't think so. I don't want to over clutter these pages. I think that one's pretty good. And then on the inside, I put this sari silk in the top of these tags. This is our centerpiece. I don't think we need anything here. I love that. I love it. We put the butterfly with the thread here. I think that's fine. We've got the belly band with this tag in it. I think that page is fine. Okay, I did this. And I don't think this needs anything more. I just took a piece of light coffee dyed paper, inked it up, and then I put this little swirly stamp on it. Yeah, whose idea was that? It was somebody in here said, I don't remember now. I didn't do anything to this page. This is that envelope in here. Didn't do anything to that page. I did do something here. So what I did is I inked up on the edges, and then I took a stencil and I stenciled the back side of that pocket. Okay. And then on this card, I took a whale tail tag and put on there, and then the word sunshine. So there's a tag there to pull it out with. Okay, so that's what I did to finish off that page. And I think that one's good. This is a writing page. I just put 2 little swirlies, top and bottom. Didn't do anything to this tag. That's just as it was. I didn't touch this. And then this we did today. And this is going to go in there. So that's what, it seems like there was one other page that I did stencils on. Or maybe it was the back of a tag that I did it. Hang on. Oh, I think I know. Hang on. Nope. There's a back of something I stenciled, real pretty stenciling on. Come on. Go in there, my friend. Yeah, it wasn't those. It wasn't that one. It wasn't that. Look at that pretty blue paper on the back. It wasn't that one. There was one tag, I thought. Cheryl, what was that tag that I put the stenciling on? I don't remember. But that's the journal. What do you guys think? It's ready to go in the cover. Now, I'm not going to sew it in today. I will do that offline, and then I will come back and show you. Oh, Judy. Oh, I'm glad you're loving it. Hey, look what I found in my postcards. I put that in your pile. And then on the back, it says, don't mess with Texas either. So that's the journal. Now, the cover. I haven't sprayed it yet, so I need to, and I haven't sewed around the edges. I will do that before I sew it in. So here's my question. I know, isn't that great? Big Mama was saying like this looks a little more boho now. Well, first of all, we got to decide which is going to be the front and which is going to be the back. Was thinking maybe it wasn't so much spring as I'm hesitating because there was a postcard that I had pulled out, and I don't know if I put it back or if I have it out here somewhere. This one for the front. Yeah, Bonnie had said like because this is so white, it might get dirty because it's always sitting down. But I'm gonna spray it with Scotchgard, so I don't think it'll get dirty. Or if it does, it'll you can wipe it off. So if we do that on the front, and there it is. What about that with like some lace under it or something for the front? Can ink it up. So it either looks good on this page. It actually looks really good on the back too. And then you cover up a lot of that white. And you could, put lace around it. So that I'm planning on as the focal for the front, and I'm going to turn it kind of sideways. So let me ask a couple questions. Say yes to the focal if you like this as a focal, or no to the focal, and I'll try to find something different. It really does. Now, I was showing this to Crafty Shamrock yesterday. We were on a live chat. And by the way, I am willing to do a chat with anybody who wants to just chat or do an online crafting session. You just got to let me know. Miss Cheryl and I talk all the time. So yes to the focal. This side has more of the yellow popping through. You do have this little bit of the chartreuse up here, but there's more yellow on this side, whereas this side you've got these pops of chartreuse very close to it that don't really match. So if we had this as the back, it would be nice and pretty, and then if you had this as the front, you'd have more yellow and we could cover up more of the white. So that's another option. You like the white side? Okay, so let's vote. Type in white side or colorful. So type in white or colorful for which you would like to have. It really does. And it'll be inked around, and I'll probably put some lace around it. Or I'll put lace on the spine after I get the signature sewn in. Okay, so white or colorful? April says white, Crafty Shamrock says white, Darla says white. Okay, so I think we'll go with this on here. And like I said, all white side with the focal. Yeah, I agree. And then you've got a really pretty back side of this journal. All right, so we are at 126. I have a little work to do. First, I'm going to go do that as soon as I get up from here. I'm going to go spray the cover with the Scotchgard because I want to give it 2 good coats of Scotchgard. And then I got to turn this around. 2 good coats of Scotchgard and make sure that, it's not going to get dirty. And I'll do both sides. I'll probably do the inside too, just because. And then I need to stitch around it with that navy thread. All right, so I will work on the cover and hopefully get it done by tomorrow. And then we can do kind of like the final flip through, and then on Wednesday. So make sure you're here on Wednesday. Oh, I have something else I got to show you. On Wednesday, we'll draw for it. Now, speaking of drawing, so Big Mama had wanted to, hey, KK, we just finished up the spring journal, and I am getting ready to show you some. Big Mama had the idea that we should raffle it off and give me the money for supplies so I could buy more supplies for this picture of ours. Whoops. So I decided I didn't want to raffle it off because if it started, I mean, some people can't even afford like $20 because I know budgets are tight right now. Food is so expensive. Everything is crazy. So I didn't, and everybody contributed to making the journal. So I didn't want anybody to feel left out in, having a chance to win it. So I'm going to do a drawing. That way everybody has the same opportunity. You'll pick a number between 1 and whatever. And then I'll ask Siri to pick a random number, and that's how we'll draw the winner. So that gives everybody an even chance. But Big Mama wanted, and I've had other people ask, how can we donate like for supplies or, for some of the stuff that I put into all of this. And so I thought, and I am not asking you to do this. I am not insinuating that you need to do this to be a part of the group. I'm not anything, because not everybody can afford it. But some people wanted to be able to support the channel, and I've had more than one person ask. So I created a Ko-fi.com. Actually, you know what I think I can do? Hang on. I think I can do a present over here. And if you are so inclined, there's that. Let me go to, and you just go to Ko-fi, KOFI.com/inked pulp, all one word. And there it is. And I already have my first cup of coffee, thanks to Miss Crafty Shamrock. But this is just, I've got a little banner up here and my picture, and I will be putting up some digitals, both for purchase and free. I want to give away some free digitals. But you can go in here and click donate. I think I might change that to say buy me a coffee. I don't like the word donate, and I don't know. I don't like asking for money. It just kind of goes against my grain. But several people asked, so I put it up there as a way, if you want to, you can. No, you aren't frozen. It was me. So anyway, it's Ko-fi.com/inkedpulp if you're so inclined. And if not, please, I will not. I think you can even do it anonymously. You don't even have to do it so your name shows up. But anyway, and I set the minimum at $3. So you have to do at least that, but it's not a lot. You can do as much as you want, but and I'll mention this a couple of times till I hit everybody, but I just wanted to share that with you. So I'm going to stop sharing. And where is my, there it is, StreamYard. All right. It is an hour and 32 minutes. I'll put it in the description. But here, it's right here. Ko-fi.com/ oh, maybe I need to, it didn't come in as a link. Hang on, www. Okay. Well, I put it in there twice now, and I don't think it's, I think I might have to do the whole HTTPS thing, but I'll put it in the description. I'll get the link and put it in there. Anyway, we are at the end of our time. Thank you. I'm so happy we finished this journal. I need for you guys to think about what we should do next. I have a couple of ideas, but let's think about what we want to do next. Next, I need to clean up this desk is what I need to do. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love y'all. Thumbs up, by the way, if you haven't yet, please do the thumbs up before you go. And don't forget to comment so you can get in the Happy Mail drawing. All right. Bye, everybody.